Do you find it hard to use all 4 fingers on your left hand? Or are you one of those people who suffer from jack-in-the-box fingers that kick out every time they're not being used? Well, today's exercise challenge is going to fix all that, so let's get into it. Hey guys, Clay here from Clay's Bass Lessons, where each week I help you guys master the bass, find your groove, and put a little music in your life. So for today's Technical Tuesday Quick Tip Challenge, we're taking a look at my finger independence exercise. But if this is your first time here on the channel, I do regular bass videos and lessons, so why don't you hit that subscribe button to become part of the bass squad and then ring that bell so you don't miss out on anything. Now, with that out of the way, we're going to get into this finger independence exercise that helps you master the ability to use all 4 fingers on your left hand and to be able to use them really efficiently. Last week I did a new song lesson for Thought Contagion by MUSE, and in it, if you guys have had a look at it, you'll notice that it uses a lot of chromatic runs over hand positions that use all 4 fingers, both going from 4 to 1 and from 1 to 4. So it's a really good song to put this exercise into context. So if you haven't checked that out after this, there'll be a link at the end, go check that one out as well, or if you have had a look at it, hopefully this video will help you master that riff easier. Now, I find a lot of my students struggle whenever they're presented with the task of playing with all 4 fingers along one string. And one of the reasons for that is our inability and lack of basically brain control that we have to control each of our fingers individually. Most of the time we tend to use our hand like one big grasping tool. We use all the fingers at once. But when we get asked to press hard with certain ones and then isolate another one individually from that can be quite difficult. So it's all about finger independence and isolating individual fingers so that your brain gets better at controlling which one is which. So let's get into it. Now the first thing I'll say is that this particular exercise on the surface looks really easy to begin with, but you have to make sure you follow the rules closely that I'm going to give you and that you do it nice and slow and really work on the technique that we're after in it and the actual goal, and not just trying to play the notes that are written down. The notes aren't the important part, it's how we play them that's really important. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to head up between the 8th and 11th frets, and we're going to place finger 1 on fret number 8 on the G string, finger 2 on fret number 9, finger 3 on fret number 10, and finger 4 on fret 11. Now this is just a particularly easy hand position place to play it, but you can play it on any position on the fretboard. Now, when you do that, make sure that each finger stays down after you've played it. You don't want to play through those and have the fingers behind lift behind. We need them to all stay down after you've played them. So that's the beginning. Now we're in position to really begin the challenge. So the most important part of this challenge is that you are only allowed to move 1 finger at a time. And that's the most important part. It's not about speed or anything like that. You have to only move 1 finger at a time. So we're going to move up to the D string with the same finger pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, but you're only allowed to move 1 finger. So finger 1 up there, finger 2 only. And what I mean by 1 at a time is, as I do that, if I go finger 2 and finger 3 lifts off, then that's cheating. We have to keep that finger down and go finger 2. Finger 3 is the hardest one to move by itself, and then finger 4. Good, let's do that again. We're going to move up to the A string, go finger 1, finger 2, the hard one, finger 3, and finger 4. One more time, up to the E string, finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, and finger 4. Great. Now, if you've got reasonably good finger independence already, you can play finger per fret well on the bass, you may not have found that part too hard. But the second half is the hardest challenge. We'll try and do it the other way around. I'm going to move back down the strings with the same finger pattern. So I'm going to go finger 1 down onto the A string, but these 3 have to stay pressing and curled enough that they're not blocking that string so it can ring. Go finger 2, and the really hard one, finger 3, on the way down. Ooh, that one hurts every time. And finger 4. Okay, now we'll go finger 1, finger 2, the hard one, finger 3, and finger 4. Again, only 1 finger moving at a time. Finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, and finger 4. Now, I know that that exercise might not look like much, but trust me, if you're not sitting at your bass guitar right now, it is actually quite brutal on the fingers to try. So wait till you get home, get your bass, and give it a go. It's actually really nasty. What we find is that the brain doesn't really have good individual separation between the nerves that control each of these fingers because they share a lot of muscles up in the forearm, particularly between fingers 2 to 4. These ones share a lot of their strength from each other. So what we're doing is by engaging some of them and having to move just one, it forces your brain to figure out where is the muscle that is independently able to control that. And it creates these whole new neural pathways from your brain to that particular muscle so you can find it when you need it. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that exercise. It's a really good challenge and a quick and easy one to learn how to play, but a bit of a long one to learn how to really master. Now, as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like. And if you have any questions you want me to answer in these Technique Tuesday technical lessons, then let me know in the comment section below. And for any of my regular subscribers who are wondering if the baby has arrived yet, no, the baby has not arrived yet. We're still eagerly waiting. He's now officially late. But I will announce to you guys when he does arrive on my Instagram or something, so keep a lookout. I will let you guys know when he's here. But that's all I have for you today, but I do have a new Funky Friday song lesson coming out in the next few days, so check that out as well. But until next time, guys, go play, practice, and play some more.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and then click on one of these two videos to see what YouTube thinks you should watch next. Hey, they're both my videos. Good choice, YouTube.